Live, this is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is July 22nd, 2012. It is Sunday afternoon, and here is your update for today. We'll go into the Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. Okay. Well, let's check, though, the time clock first. December 21st, 2012. The official clock. There's 151 days, 13 hours, 27 minutes, and 45 seconds before December 21st, 2012, 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time. Moving on, we'll go into the Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. This is actually my second take. The first one, I thought I was getting you a good list of stuff, and it turned out to be like a spammer, and I couldn't get off. I had to crash the computer down. Alrighty. So if you see something that says the 37 items you need to know about, it's a baloney, and it's going to tie up your computer. There you go. 18 die as bus plunges into gorge in India. Eureka earthquake, twin quake shake-up, Northern California, and that was July 22nd, 0400, 06 UTC 2012. I don't see how large they were. Also, again, about the 5.8 magnitude strikes off the east coast of New Zealand's North Island. Oh, here's one. Authorities battle 600-acre wildfire in Idaho. Let's move on to the watchers watching the world. There was a giant storm that went through, a big windstorm just a few minutes ago in the Central Coast. Heads up, Central Coast, Florida. 15-mile-an-hour gusts. And it kind of ripped through here pretty fast. And for the guy that's, I believe he's in Dallas, Texas. No, I'm not by the I'm not by the ocean. Alrighty then. I'm not far, but I don't have oceanfront property. Someone was asking about that. Alcohol, not marijuana, is the gateway drug, studies show. Within 2 worlds, time lapse. Polar region of our planet lit up like a Christmas tree. NASA analysts of recent solar activity. Nothing new. Oh, but that's good to know. Alcohol, not marijuana, is the gateway drug, studies show. Okay. Moving on. Let's go to SOT.net real quick. Not a lot of news today because it's Sunday probably. Again, about the twin 5 quake. Okay, it was a 5. They were 5s, the twin quakes, up in Northern California. Got a little more info on that. Flash flooding fears prompt state of emergency in British Columbia. And that's it for SOT.net. Moving on, let's go into Fukushima. E-Energy News. Let's see what's going on there. And then I have something off of Miss Milky the Clown channel. I might turn the camera around, see if I can see it. But there was a map of radiation. It was very interesting. Growing concern over worker shortages at Fukushima Daiichi by government and TEPCO AP. Can't imagine why. People wouldn't want to work there. Japan journalists. Do they want to kill children? I can't forgive. Adults in Tokyo are insane. I can't let it happen. Also today, AP. Fukushima radiation cover-up believed to be part of a widespread practice at the plant. Also today, Japan TV, radioactive hotspot detected in C silver 110M, concentrating at high levels. Fukushima worker, some co-workers are really tempered. They use violence sometimes. We are not to cause any trouble like fight while at reactor number 3. Wow. Fukushima worker, concrete rebar falling off at reactor number 3. Fukushima worker, diarrhea for days, can't sleep at all working on reactor number 3. This is yesterday. Watch. Nursery school children on contaminated playground equipment. The radiation is in the holes. Some kids with no dosimeters, masks not covering noses. Film crew gets tested after bizarre incident in high radiation area. I've never been this nervous in my life. Okay. Moving on. Nothing new in the U.S.-Canada. Alrighty then. Let me see if I can bring up that one that I wanted you to see, the map. Off of Miss Milky the Clown's channel. Let's see, here we go. She's now Miss Milky the Clown 1. Okay. Here we go. We'll go on to this. Let me pause it. Let me see if I can bring the camera around so you can see this.
Fears are rising in the U.S. that the popular bluefin tuna caught off the west coast contains radiation. Scientists say last year's nuclear disaster in Japan is to blame, but some claim these radioactive findings may only be the tip of the iceberg. RT's Medina Kochinova reports.
This summer, Californian fishermen are ready to inspect their catch closer than ever before.
The word radiation creates fear in people.
The reason for such concern lies in the latest discovery by scientists that bluefin tuna caught off the Californian coast contain radioactive isotopes brought over from the waters of Japan. It's led many to believe the scale of disaster was far greater than Tokyo's authorities have ever admitted. Last year's devastating earthquake and tsunami not only killed thousands, but also knocked out the Fukushima nuclear plant, spilling uncontrolled amounts of radiation into the atmosphere, soil, and sea. The Japanese government has been accused in the past of failing to provide full information about the incident and of downplaying the dangers.
The fact that the reactors were in full meltdown, which was known about by the government, literally within days of the incident taking place, and was not actually reported in the media for months afterwards, which is almost unthinkable.
The news that migratory fish may now be bringing that radioactivity across the Pacific has sparked a media frenzy in the U.S.
This is the first time such a large migrating fish has been shown to carry radioactivity so far.
This next item made a lot of U.S. consumers sit up and take notice.
They've actually found low levels of radiation in seafood off the coast of California. That raises a lot of alarm bells.
But there are fears that radiation in bluefin tuna is only the first sign of much worse disaster to come for the West Coast.
Radiation is coming across the Pacific in the ocean currents, contaminating all of the sea life. It's been completely hidden. It's a covert.
Radiation experts believe the real scale of the nuclear disaster will not be known for many decades, as the radiation released during the meltdown is accumulating in the global environment.
Later this summer, scientists will repeat their study on migratory fish, but this time on a far greater scale than before, and taking in a number of different species. Experts say this will provide a real test of just how much radiation has been flowing across from Japanese waters to American shores. Madina Krishna, RT, reporting from Los Angeles, California.
So, I'm not even sure if they had, let me turn this around. Sorry about this. Oh. I had to redo this because you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it in the film. So, now you see me normal. Righto. This is like the third take. Alrighty then. I just wanted to make sure that you were able to see the map, and hopefully this time the map came out alright. Second day of the weekend. I'll see you again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday and have a good night. See you tomorrow. Hopefully this showed up and I'm going to splice it together.